There are still people who legit want to be a doctor. There's nothing wrong with.
No, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying that
change your destiny.
That's at a level, at an age.
You stop thinking of profession.
No,
Okay.
you think life is a bed of roses. You think all you see is fantasy and it's all going to happen like this. But just like how we're having conversations before the camera is focusing on us now, and how Mede Concept was saying that people that I say are celebrities, especially comedians, they went through a process. So there's a stage you're at 20s, in your early 20s, you feel like life is just going to. So as Bubu said,
what do you guys think about dating in this Gen Z age?
Wait, who gave this age to Gen Z, first of
Science.
all?
I mean, it's our age.
Science.
yes, because there's Gen X, there's Gen Y.
No.
Yes.
My issue is, why is it her age? Chimzo, are you a Gen Z? Are you not dating?
Finish up their school.
Okay.
Who dashed them the age?
Okay, let me
please, the age is for us
reframe
all.
my
Thank
question. What is your take on the way Gen Z?
More like it.
Millennials are used to crying, guys. Why? You guys are so Sha, what's your take
On
how we date the Gen Zs?
firstly,
Because
I
we
want
work
to
with
put it out
vibes.
there. I don't know how they date.
Wow. Let me give it to you straight. Straight.
Really?
We date with vibes. See, the vibe you're giving us is all we're collecting.
Okay.
And if it's not matching up, we don't have time to wait for you.
Okay,
Yeah.
I believe we're talking on chemistry here.
Yes.
Yeah,
If it's not,
chemistry.
Pam, I beg, can't they go? Do you understand? We're not like you guys that will be like, okay, let me chill. Let me
give
see
person time.
No, not this like that. If I like
I
you, you don't like
understand.
me back.
And they hold.
Come and be going, except
But
you want to enter a situationship.
You see, like
Then we'll talk about
I said about purpose. I would always say that a lot. You need to know, why are you dating the person.
So Gen Z, we are doing rubbish.
So if you are dating,
So
I don't
Gen Z is
think
doing rubbish.
Gen Z thinks that.
yeah, that's the issue. So if you're dating just for fun, carry on with whatever method you feel is okay for the fun that you seek. You can meet the person and in the next few hours you are dating. As long as you're achieving
so
that.
hope you don't date for
purpose.
vibes.
No,
Great.
Vibes is
Women leader.
is right.
Why are you calling me woman leader?
Oh,
Because
sorry.
no.
If that, yeah.
Okay, for me, I'll say that I really don't like the way Gen Z's date.
Now, wow.
In a way.
Even
because
myself,
now there's a
somehow.
reason for this, and the reason I'm coming from is not a perspective reason, it's just a standard.
Okay.
The moment a lady begins to hit 26, 27, there's a natural marriage instinct that enters her, and she wants to date for purpose. But a Gen Z that has finished school on time, is established, is working, is making money, 21, 22, they're not thinking of settling down and building their husband's home. So they just want to date as, without purpose, just like Hope said. So I really don't like the way they date. Plus, it's not really their fault. Because if they hit 25, 26, there's a marriage instinct.
So you feel it's just
So you're saying that
time.
realization was still done on us, like
Yes.
later in life.
Yes.
But we should catch our phone now, yeah?
Well, that one
Yes,
phone is a
catch
little
your
bit
phone, but be
ambiguous.
balanced. When I mean catch your phone, I don't mean like, okay, as a lady, you not have like 1 million body count or something. So
Okay.
catch your phone, but you just apply balance so that you don't lose your respect in society.
Okay, rather than 1 million, we look at 500.
You know,
No, don't do that.
you know one thing, I still feel that age sometimes does not affect. Yes, some persons may be 20 years, but their level of intellect, they are mature.
Oh.
Yes, I agree with that. There are some ladies that may be 31, 32, but they think like children. Yes. You can still have, I'm saying based on research, because I'm the type, I love reading, I love watching, I love observing. I'm the type, I love research.
25 years plus.
You can see somebody of 20 years. The person's level of reasoning is business, investment, how to excel. But I think those things, come from the home which most of them came out from. Now, if you check, okay, these are the kind of elder ones you have, these are the kind of parents you have, these are the kind of, it affects the way you think.
Okay.
So do you like the way we did?
Bob, I want to ask him a question.
Okay.
Now, very true. There are some 20s, 21s that are intelligent. But do you think in this time and age, be honest, a 20-year-old lady be thinking of marriage?
Yeah.
Wow.
A cousin of mine married at the age of 20.
That's rare.
Yes.
I'm going to
very
that's rare
rare.
because I'm going to talk to you because that's my age bracket. It's not in my mind.
A
It's
cousin of
not
mine
there
married at the age
I
of
think
20.
it's very...
at all. Wow,
I think it's very rare.
that's
She
real.
married at the age of 20.
I feel most would not think so, but there are some that think of.
Well, I think
towards that.
sometimes I would just say let me take it, she married
On
the
that
right
praise.
person.
Oh,
No,
okay.
She married the right
Okay.
person. Because she was lucky enough to meet a nice person. And the
Okay.
person knew that, okay, this one are just my smalley, and I know that. Not true now. Okay, let me just treat her well.
Rather
I think
than
that's
wait.
why. But sometimes, some of them just get carried away and they fall into the wrong hands. And that is why you see heartbreaks. You see a young girl of 20, 21, 18 don't get heartbreak.
So see, there's also another thing that my generation likes to see, especially the women in my generation.
Okay.
This is how it goes. I don't want to marry until I'm established.
Okay. Yes.
I want to enter my husband's house with my own plenty money. You understand?
Okay.
I want to have my own firm before I enter my husband's house. So if that is already not the
Okay. Okay.
It seems like she has one deep advice.
She's
Woman
not
leader.
from your
Woman leader.
your pool of experience.
Tell us from experience.
Actually, let me be honest with you.
Okay.
When you are in age bracket of 20 to 24, there's so much blood rush.
Okay.
So you believe like a child, like, I want to be a doctor, I want to be an engineer, I'm going to be a pilot.
shades on
You
shades.
believe
I feel that's not
what?
fair. You know, there are still
That's
people
not
who
fair.
legit want to be a doctor. You know, there's nothing wrong with.
No, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying
Jam
that
change your destiny.
that's at a level, at an age.
You stop thinking of profession.
No, you think life is a bed of roses. You think all you
Go
see
with
is
anything.
fantasy and it's all going to happen like this, like this, like this. But just like how we're having conversations before the camera is focusing on us now, and how like they made a concept was saying that people that I say are celebrities, especially comedians, they went through a process. So there's a stage you're at 20s, in your early 20s, you feel like life is just going to. So as Bubu said, oh, you want to have your own firm. But when you become 25, 26 and life hits you, you begin to change your perspective about things. No, let's be honest. This way life will hit you like this. You just tell yourself, you know what? Let me just get a job and maybe there were 400, 500 and I can move to my
What if
husband's
this lady
house.
legit doesn't want to get married?
That's her
So
perspective.
she can
The way
Everybody has a
the way
choice.
Ebube has been talking about this lady too
Yeah,
much.
so-
I did lady too. Who is this
It seems
lady?
like
I'm a Gen Z, so see,
Yes.
I'll tell you. Because
Okay.
I'm talking from my perspective.
yes,
Okay.
that's
Do you understand?
actually
Because me too, I don't want to go enter somebody's house and become a liability. And I want to have plenty money too.
Okay, but babe, I need to ask a question. You know, there's a balance to this thing, or let me say there's like a perspective. If you enter your husband's house earning 300, 400 per month, are you a liability?
I would say I'm a liability. No.
Some women
Good.
can be earning 300, 400 and still be a liability.
See, people have their goals. People have what they've set up.
that's it.
Do you understand? So 400,000 naira for me might not be. I may not feel like a liability.
Exactly.
Another person is shooting at 10 million.
10 million.
She does not get 10 million
Nothing less.
in a month. Leave marriage outside for her, and she's not bothered.
And to an extent, for that age, there's nothing wrong with it. But sadly, just like if you've said, when you get older, when life hits you, is it that 10 million? You know,
No, that's the honest
So
truth.
I
begins
It's
to
very-
calm
it's a
down.
very sad truth.
you begin to
try
hear
to
things
say-
like we can achieve our goals together.
Hope I try to say we should
Yes,
lower our
yes.
expectations.
No.
So what?
No. Don't lower your expectations. So I have this friend. She's presently 24 and I met her when she was 21. And one day we went out and then, of course, she knows my age. I'm way older than her. And then she was like, by the time I'm 24, I'm going to have my car. And I'm like, go girl, I believe in you. And she was like, she was like, if not, you sure you support? I say, are you serious? Babe, you can do it. I believe in you. You can have a car by 24. I'm talking to you now. She's 25. She doesn't have a car.
Ooh.
But she's getting there because life has hit her. Why? Because a family member died. So the money had to go to the person. So you can't predict life. That's one thing I am sure of, that I know nobody can even like argue or something. You can't predict whether life will take you like this. But you have to stick, just like a ship. You stay with your ship.
Above
but
the
you
waves.
cannot determine either way it's going to take you here or here. You just have to keep going with the ship. So yes, babe, as a Gen Z, if you want to keep aspiring for planet Jupiter or something, you keep pushing. And if life hits you and you don't get to planet Jupiter, you can get to planet Venus.
But why not we operate in this other angle? Because most time when people see things, we always analyze from different angles.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
just what I see. Why not? Because from relationship, I feel relationship, as we all know, is partnership and understanding. You may be saying you want to do this or achieve this before you go into marriage. What if you meet a husband that is willing, or a potential boyfriend or somebody you are dating that knows that this is what she wished to achieve, and he wants to support you even in marriage to achieve what you want to achieve?
I believe that should
I'm
be the
looking at it
But
like-
baseline.
sometimes Gen Zs want
That
to
should be the
Exactly,
baseline
because
of every
we
relationship.
there's something we don't like. Once something's giving shackles, my dear, we run real quick. There's another thing that we don't like. Is feeling obligated to somebody.
yes.
Obligated in what sense?
That's why they won't
Somebody.
think the way you're thinking.
In what sense?
We don't like to
Like,
be
you want to help
attached
me to achieve my
or
goals, right?
under somebody. Do
Okay.
you get that
I
kind of
want to
thing?
meet you established. I want to meet you like I'm boss woman.
I feel that's why I would
understand?
say you guys.
That's
get
why
it
we will
wrong.
not think. That's why Gen Z will not think like you.
True.
I feel that's why I would say you guys.
But I
it
get what
wrong
you're trying to
because
say. Yeah.
For every relationship, I see it as a partnership where both parties understand themselves and come together to achieve their goals. So it's not, even no matter how established you are in life, we're in a journey. If 10 million is your target, and then you say, okay, before I marry, I must have 10 million, and God blesses you, you have that 10 million, and you see a man you're ready
Glory
to marry.
God.
That's not your stopping point. That's not your peak. So you're still going to have to build with that person. Life should be a relationship should be a continuous building process. A case whereby you are afraid to want to, should I say,
Get
commit,
Okay,
to
no.
develop, to build with someone.
Yes, that's another angle I was going to come from.
Then-
You see all these reason with me. If I don't get today, we know you have to get today.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not
You have to
regardless
get
of
today.
I
that's what I'm
get
saying.
you, I
It's
get
not. It's not about. It's not
See,
about.
that's
it's
your
not
own
about-
business.
It's not about
the guy, the
poverty.
lady has to get today. Too.
Shit, if that's what you want,
See.
great. Look for girl that gets
What
today.
I'm saying is
You understand me? I'm saying even the lady-
Chibuzo. It's not even about poverty.
I
or-
love
or
this, I love
riches.
this.
Do you get? It's not about poverty or riches. Okay. Yes, I may have today, or I have today, and you're going to going to get into that relationship with marriage in view. No matter how much you have, there's nothing like too much money. There's nothing
Yeah,
like
nothing like too
I've
much
achieved
money.
my goals. If you've achieved your goals, you've overachieved, then Kukuma die, God forbid. You get. So when you reach a certain stage, when you reach that your cloud that you were aiming for, there's still the solar system for you to shoot for. So, and whether you like it or not, you still have to build with someone. This life is not, especially when it comes to relationships, it's not a solo something. You have to
Shouldn't be.
build together.
Shouldn't be.
And you know, I still feel that lady that has that giddy mind that she see, if he meet love, the love will sweep off her.
Hopefully.
Really,
Hopefully.
Yes.
really.
If
Excuse
he meet
me.
love, I'm just being real. If he meet love,
This is an entirely new conversation because this is going to open up.
Like them move button. I hope you know.
True.
Yes, true.
If he meet love,
You not just met that
man,
person. We
play
go.
card. He gonna forget saying get ambition.
I don't think so.
He gonna forget saying get
So
ambition.
I'm not going to disagree with you because this is your perspective, but that's not me.
No, she won't lose focus.
No,
That
no,
that
no.
mentality of I must hit
She
10
will
million.
achieve it, but in the process,
In the process
marriage
of
will
still being with him.
continue.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And I feel that's what should even be encouraged.
As long as that's what
not
you
saying
mean.
going in as a liability, but sometimes you need to learn to, should I say, compromise in a certain aspect.
They are compromised.
That word is a little
When life
strong,
hits
I
you,
know, but
just compromise.
you need to see the bigger picture at all
I
times.
think that's one of the things that my generation should learn because
Compromise.
we are a very selfish generation.
Self-centered one, yeah.
If it's not working for me, I mean, don't bring it my way.
I'll leave
Yes,
it.
and that way,
That's how
that
we think.
that is just for me. Seeing that just means that love is devoid, because I believe that one of the key components of love is compromise.
Yes,
So
it is.
if you want to enter a relationship with someone, you must have to drop some certain things. It can never be just about me
Yes.
alone. If it's only about you, you see such a thing can never last. Because at some point, you need to look at the other person's perspective. This, my ambition self that I have been wanting to achieve so long since I was in my 18. or since I was in my teen years. How can I now achieve it with this person? How can I bring this person into this picture? How can we combine our pictures together to form the bigger picture?
And can I shock you? You know, a lady can have a mind to be a presenter. And when she meets the right man, she owns a studio.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where I'm looking at it like, there's a way I see life. Life is simple, but we are the ones making it sometimes look difficult.
Because we have people giving all kinds of signals.
Yes, like to me, okay, I watched a video, somebody said, who created the scenario that you must graduate from within social age from primary to secondary school? It's human being. When we are little in secondary school, those people will carry book for head. They don't get admission before us. We first then get admission. Without graduation.
Jump the destiny
So
changer.
what I'm saying is, sometimes allow things to flow naturally. If you are meeting or you are relating or you are dating someone, I think with communication and checking compatibility,
Yep.
you will know if it will work. If
All
it
right.
will not work, why stress yourself with it?
Okay. That being said, I think we've come to the end of this conversation. Hope you guys had a wonderful time. I told you I brought experts in this thing. You see lines they were giving you, hot takes. They even made me succumb at some point. A whole Gen Z like me. But
And hopefully she'll change.
we move.
Yeah, she will change.
She'll
We
change her
move.
perspective.
She or
Don't
Gen Z
get
general. Like,
stubborn.
don't direct at my
No,
female.
let's start with the work
Do not
closest to
direct
us.
at my
We
female.
have
No.
convinced and not confused her.
Sorry, you may stand my ground, Sha, but at least I was shaking up a bit.
Yes.
We had a very great conversation. Thank you guys for watching, and
Thank
hopefully
you.
they'll come back again on set and give us hotter takes. Thank you, Hope. Thank you, Ifunaya. Thank you, Chibuzo.
Thank you.
Until next time, have a wonderful month ahead.